Lipolymus, who was half human and half god, couldn't believe the old man forgot to mention Hercules' achievements. He interrupted the pillion and said, "It's strange that you forgot about Hercules' accomplishments. My father used to tell me all the time that Hercules defeated those monstrous centaurs." The pillion was saddened by Lipolymus' words. He said, "Why are you forcing me to remember my misfortunes? Why do you want me to reveal the sorrows I've kept hidden for years? And why do you want me to confess my hatred and disgust for your father? The gods know Hercules did incredible things and helped people everywhere. But I wish I could deny it all. We don't praise our enemies like Deiphobus, Polydamas, or even Hector himself. Who would praise an enemy? Your father destroyed the walls of Mycenae and innocent cities like Elis and Pylos. He brought violence and fire to my home. And not to mention all the others he killed, there were 12 of us, Neleus' sons, all strong young men. All 12 of us were defeated by Hercules, except for me. The deaths of the others wouldn't be so bad, but what happened to Periclymenus is astonishing. Poseidon, the founder of the Nelean family, granted Periclymenus the ability to change into any shape he wanted. He could also change back whenever he wanted. Periclymenus tried everything, transforming into all sorts of animals, but nothing worked. Finally, he turned into the bird that carries lightning in its crooked talons, the bird most favored by the king of the gods. He used the bird's strength, wings, beak, and talons to tear at the hero's face. But the hero from Tiryns aimed his unerring bow and hit Periclymenus as he flew through the clouds. The arrow struck him where his wing met his side. The wound itself wasn't serious, but it severed his tendons and took away his ability to fly. He fell to the ground, his weakened wings failing to catch the air. The arrow that was lodged in his wing got pushed even deeper by the weight of his falling body. It went all the way through his wing and into the left side of his neck. Do you think I should praise your father's accomplishments, O gracious leader of the Rhodian fleet? But I won't avenge my brothers any further than by staying silent about his brave deeds. I have a strong friendship with you. After Nestor, the son of Neleus, finished speaking with his honeyed tongue, the gifts of Dionysus were brought out again after the old man's speech. The guests got up from their couches and went to sleep for the rest of the night. But the god who rules the sea with his trident mourns his son's body, which was transformed into the bird of the son of Sthenelus. He feels a father's love for his son and hates the ruthless Achilles. Poseidon is even more determined to enact his resentful wrath. The Trojan War has been going on for almost 10 years now. With these words, Poseidon addresses the unshorn Smintheus. You, out of all my brother's sons, are the one I favor the most. You and I built the walls of Troy together, but it was all in vain. Don't you grieve when you see these towers that will soon fall? Don't you lament the countless thousands who have been killed defending these walls? And don't you think about Hector's ghost being dragged around Troy? Even though the fierce Achilles, who is bloodier than war itself, is still alive and destroying everything we've built, if he ever comes within my reach, I'll make him feel the power of my trident. But since we gods are not allowed to fight the enemy directly, I want you to kill Achilles with a secret arrow when he's off guard. Smintheus, the unshorn god, agreed with Poseidon by nodding his head. In order to satisfy both his own anger and his uncle's, Smintheus, veiled by a cloud, entered the Trojan army. As men were being slaughtered all around, he spotted Paris sporadically shooting arrows at unimportant Greeks. Revealing himself to be a god, Smintheus said to Paris, "Why are you wasting your arrows on ordinary people? If you care about your allies, turn your attention to Achilles, the grandson of Aeacus. Avenge your brothers who were killed." After saying this, Smintheus pointed at Achilles, who was cutting down Trojans with his sword. Paris turned his bow towards Achilles, and with his right hand, he aimed and fired an unerring arrow. This was the only thing that made old King Priam happy after Hector's death. So Achilles, the great conqueror of men, was defeated by a coward who abducted a Greek wife? But if it had been your destiny to fall by a woman's hand, you would have preferred to be struck down by the battle axe of the Amazons. Now Achilles, the terror of the Phrygians, the glory and defense of the Greeks, the invincible warrior, the grandson of Aeacus, had been burned. The same god who armed him also burned him. Now he is nothing but ashes. All that remains of the famous Achilles, I don't know what it is, but it wouldn't even fill a small urn. However, his glory lives on, and that can fill the entire world. This is a fitting tribute to that hero. In this way, the son of Peleus remains unmatched and doesn't experience the emptiness of Tartarus, the underworld. Even Achilles' shield itself causes war, because everyone wants to know who will possess it. Weapons are being fought over with more weapons. Neither Diomedes, nor Ajax, the son of Oileus, nor the younger son of Atreus, Menelaus, nor Agamemnon, who is older and superior in war, nor anyone else dares to claim the shield. The hope of such great glory exists only for the son of Telamon, Ajax, and the son of Laertes, Odysseus. Agamemnon, the descendant of Tantalus, avoids the burden and hatred of making a decision. He orders the Argive leaders to sit together in the middle of the camp and leaves the judgment of the dispute to them all.